Good morning, boys and girls. This is 6th grade Engage New York, Module 2, Lesson 3. You will need the classwork to go along with this lesson. In Lesson 3, we are interpreting dividing fractions by a fraction. So we're going to start with example number 1. And the division equation that they've given is 8/9 divided by 2/9. And so it says to write the expression in unit form and then draw a model to solve. Unit form you should have learned in 5th grade. So when you write it in unit form, you're putting the number, but then the name of the units is going to be written in word form. So we have 8/9 divided by, a fraction bar can also mean division, 2/9. So here I have it written in unit form. Then my next direction was draw a model to solve. So I'm going to model my total amount, my dividend, which is 8/9. So a tape diagram that represents one whole. But I don't have one whole, I only have 8/9. So I'm going to break it into 9 equal parts. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll shade 8. Okay, and now I'm dividing it by 2/9. Now we know that the divisor can have two jobs. It can tell the number of groups, or it can tell the number in each group. Now the quotient, the answer to a division problem, does the opposite. It can also tell us the number of groups or the number in each group. So we have 8/9, so that's my total, my whole amount. My divisor is 2/9. And in this case, it's going to tell me the number in each group. So I'm going to put 2/9 in each group. Now, the value of each of these is 1/9, because if we add up, we'll have 9/9, which is equal to one whole. So I have 2/9, 1, 2, there's one group. 1, 2, there's a group. 1, 2, there's a group. 1, 2, there's a group. So 8/9 divided by 2/9 equal 4. The divisor is telling me how much is in each group, and the quotient is telling me the number of groups. Let's move to example number 2. Okay, so now we have 9/12 divided by 3/12. So the first thing we need to do is write it into unit form, and then we'll draw a model to solve. So when we write it in unit form, we're going to put the number and then write the units in word form. So I have 9/12 divided by 3/12. So when I model this, my model is going to represent one whole. And I'm going to break it into 12 equal parts. Okay, so I have 12/12, and 12/12 equals one whole. So I'm going to shade 9. Okay, so my dividend, 9/12, that tells me my total amount. And then I have my divisor, 3/12. And the divisor is going to tell me how much is in each group. So I'm going to put 3/12 in each group, and then my quotient will tell me the number of groups that I can make. So I have, each of these is worth 1/12. So 1, 2, 3/12, there's a group. 1, 2, 3/12, there's a group. 1, 2, 3/12, there's a group. So 9/12 divided by 3/12, the quotient is 3. Okay, go ahead, look at example number 3. You have 7/9 divided by 3/9. Go ahead and write that in unit form, and then just draw your model. You don't have to do the dividing of it up yet, but write 7/9 and 3/9 in unit form, and then draw your tape diagram. Push pause until you have that finished.